Get involved. So, this is a bit of a somber moment. If you, I'm sorry, I'm throwing the I.A.T.S.E a curveball. I'm throwing everybody a curveball. Can you find me up here, sir? There. So, we're here talking about service. And I saw a kind of service yesterday that I've never seen in my life and in this business and in production. The gentleman on the screen, Fred Graham, was a beloved member of the union, a beloved man, musician, person, and he meant a lot to a lot of people. And he was a member of this crew in this house, here at the Detroit Opera House. And he had some health issues, and he actually passed away here yesterday in the morning. And I've never seen anything like what I saw. Because the men and the women and the people of this venue said Freddie would want us to go on with the show. And after they realized that their brother and their friend had literally just passed away first thing in the morning in this house as they were preparing to load in for this show, they collectively made the decision to pull themselves together and load in all these things that you see. So there may be some miscues, there may be some mistakes. In the context of life, how much does that matter? I have never seen courage, bravery, or service like what they demonstrated. They came together, they had a beautiful toast, there was hugs, there was crying, but then they got back to work. And so number one, I want to stand and salute the crew of this house for what you do. And if you all would be so kind, can we, yeah, please, they deserve it. They deserve it. And then I'd like to bring, let's keep that up for a minute. And then if we can, we want you all to keep Freddie's family and those who knew him and loved him in prayer. But if we can, LG and everybody, just for a moment, can we have a moment of silence for Fred Graham, please? Thank you. Thank you. Now, you know, they all went